Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'll be talking about why you definitely exist, or rather why I know 100% I exist. Now, the reason I'm making this video is just because of one quote. The quote goes, "I think, therefore I am," by René Descartes, which is a very renowned philosopher. And I kind of wanted to speak more about what is real, the simulation theory, stuff like that. And that's kind of what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Now, I think that the only kind of thing that we really know exists and is real is ourselves, right? So, obviously, we can speculate about the existence of other people and the existence of, the universe as, kind of something like, how should I put this? It's a simulation. Like if you look at a rock, you're going on a walk, you see a big rock or a big tree. Um, that tree kind of exists because you can see it, you can perceive it with your senses, but you know, your senses can be manipulated because your senses are only chemical, no, electrical signals in your brain, right? So what happens is that you touch something and the electric signals from your nerves go into your brain and you feel that you touched something. Now, the kind of problem with that is that can be manipulated, right? Like in the Matrix. If you're put in a simulation,
All right, hand over your valuables.
I don't want to hand over
Fish.
my valuables. No. Um,
Yes, actually. You look like you're lousy with
um,
gold.
I
Not gonna
don't.
ask again.
Alright, fine.
Then I guess that's your
Yeah.
last
Let's
request,
just kill this
fool.
guy and just
Never
be
should have
done with it.
come.
Die. I mean, he's so weak. Jesus. Skill issue, man. I literally just traded an embassy and killed like 10 guards, so I'm chill. Yeah, so as I was saying, if we live in a simulation, like in the Matrix, then we can kind of be, manipulated into thinking we have, touched something, right? So, like in VR, right? You have those like kind of haptic gloves. You touch something, and it kind of sends a signal. Basically, what I'm saying is that our senses are not 100% foolproof. Just because you touch something does not mean that something is necessarily real, right? Or another point could be something like holograms, right? You look at something, and just because you see it does not mean it's actually real. So, what I'm kind of going at is that the only thing that we 100% know is real is you, right? Your thoughts. Because even if you are, let's say, maybe a computer program or you're in a simulation, you're still real because you kind of think, right? You have the ability to think, you are self-aware, and even if you're in a fake world, you're still real. Just like I'm like right here playing Skyrim, and I'm the only real one here. Like my character may not be real necessarily, but I'm still real as a person, right? So in the world of Skyrim, I'm the only real kind of thing, right? So this plant right here, this lavender, it's not really real. But then we have to kind of go into what is real, right? That's a very difficult kind of topic because it really kind of emerges on the definition of what is real. Because real means that it exists, right? Is that a troll right there? Real means that it exists, right? And that's a very hard kind of thing to talk about because what is real? What exists? Because this plant or this troll, I mean, he exists, right? He is in our universe, right? He is only some pixels and some lines of code, but he does technically exist, right? He is real, right? Or that or this mountain. Or is he just an illusion, right? This is actually a question I don't have a very, how to put this, strict opinion on, because I think real is kind of whatever we give meaning to. Right? So playing this game, the experiences I, kind of gain while playing the game are real, right? All right. I think I went a bit off topic because I'm kind of talking about why you exist, and this is a very kind of video about more of what of reality. So you exist because you think, right? You even if you're a video game character in a simulation, you still think and you are still kind of sentient, right? Um, Actually, I was kind of expecting this to take a bit longer to explain, but it's actually very simple. You know, but this is my God. These guys, like, goddamn, stop attacking me. I'm gonna quickly pull up the definition of what is real. Alright, so I pulled up some of these definitions here. Now, one of the definitions is that real is actually existing as a thing or occurring in fact, not imagined or supposed. So, I suppose that troll technically, by that definition, is not real because it is just an imitation, right, of something. It's imagined. Not even an imitation, it's imagined, right? So it's not real. So I guess real could be like physical. So yeah. Now, referring to consciousness and you actually existing, I think that even if, as of now, you're like, even if this is a simulation, right? You are still kind of by these definitions because you actually exist, right? Occurring in fact, it is a fact that you can like think, right? So by that logic, just because you think, you exist. Another definition would be of a thing, not imitation or artificial, genuine. So, so yeah. So unless you're like a now artificial, if you were if humans were an oh, I found a bug. If humans were an artificial intelligence that are artificial, but we would have self-awareness, and you thought, would you be real or fake? Because I mean, what really then is real, right? It's very complicated. I'm gonna say that. Not an imitation. That's kind of the key word. Not an imitation of something. Now what is an imitation? I think a imitation is a poorly executed attempt to recreate something. So let's say artificial intelligence currently is an imitation of human intelligence. Let's say artificial intelligence gains everything that human intelligence has. It will no longer be an imitation. It will be a kind of it will be an actual intelligence. So as long as you're not an imitation, you're real. And I think to have the ability to think like this, it is kind of the sole decider of imitation or genuine, right? I'm like talking very like theoretically right now, which is fine. So yeah, my whole argument based on the fact that you think, right? You have the ability to think, you have the ability to think and act, right? And I don't know, like, about other people, I just know that if everybody is like I am, then I can kind of apply that to everybody, right? And speak in those types of terms. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video, right? If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. I really appreciate the subscribes. Ooh. Because I don't have a lot of them, so even one subscriber, man, I noticed that stuff. Like I noticed that it really makes my day. Like if somebody subscribes, that's like my whole day. Ooh, a chest, nice. So yeah. On this beautiful note, actually, this place is beautiful. Yeah. So this video was a bit kind of goofy. Yeah, I did not have. This is not one of my strongest videos, but I hope it was still interesting, right? And goodbye.